This presentation will compare the annual report of two organizations dedicated to improving the well-being of vulnerable populations. The BJ's, a non-profit focused on child and family health, and Orphan Australia, a global NGO working to end poverty and injustice. Both organizations share a common commitment to justice and well-being, although their approaches differ. The biggest focus on the physical and mental health of children, while often Australia address the structural cause of poverty and inequality. In this slide, we will compare the funding source of the Village and Orphan Australia. The Village receives the majority of its funding from government grants, both at the state and federal level. This is a common feature in organizations that provide service at a local or regional level, as they can receive significant support from government aimed to ensure social welfare. The village also receives a significant portion of its funding through private donation. This indicates that in addition to institutional support, the organization relies on the generosity of individuals or businesses that believe in its mission. In comparison, often Australia primarily depends on public donation, fundraising campaigns, and international collaboration. Often Australia has a more diverse funding base as it operates globally and receives support from various sources. Fundraising campaigns and international collaboration allow often to obtain resources more flexible as it can mobilize funds quickly in response to humanitarian crises. Now, let's compare the expensive distribution of the budgets in Orphan Australia. The budgets allocate the majority of its funds to direct service, such as outpatient therapy and residential programs for children and families. This suggests that the BJAS has a practical and local approach, focused on providing direct support to individuals within the community. The expenses distribution indicates a strong focus on direct intervention, with less emphasis on campaign or administration. In comparison, often invests as a large portion of its funds in emergency response, such as disaster relief and its global campaign. Often has a more international and reactive approach, focused on addressing humanity crises worldwide. In this slide, we will compare the mission statement of two organizations, the Vision and OFAM. The Vision Village has a mission focused on improving the health, well-being, and success of children and families. Its central goal is to provide a healthy and supportive environment for children to grow and for families to thrive. This suggests a local or regional focus where specific solutions are sought for family communities. The mission is direct and accessible, reinforcing its commitment to individuals on a personal level. On the other hand, often has a globally oriented mission to fight against poverty and injustice through development projects and humanitarian action. Its focus includes international projects promoting social change through humanitarian aid and development in disadvantaged communities. Unlike the villages, which focus on family support, often missions address large structural global causes. Now, let's move on to compare the vision statement of the vision and OFAM. The village has a clear vision: create an environment where every child and family can reach their full potential. This vision focuses on an optimistic future where families and children can fully develop in an environment that supports their growth. The emphasis here is on equality of opportunity, regardless of social or economic context. The Village Vision projects a positive and achievable future for families within local scope. In contrast, Orphan has a much broader and structural vision: a just world without poverty where people have a voice in decisions that affect their life. Often focus on global change, seeking a more just, equitable, and democratic society where poverty is eradicated and people have the ability to actively participate in decisions that affect their communities and countries. This vision emphasizes the concept of global justice and empowerment. I discovered in this report that both organizations have a strong reliance on external funding, but their funding sources vary based on their focus, local versus global. Both invest a large portion of their resources in practical, direct projects whenever at the family and community level, or in emergency and global situations. In conclusion, both organizations exist with the purpose of the helping and providing for individuals and families who need assistance at some point in their life. This is everything for today, and thank you for paying attention. Have a good day.